So today I am making Mediterranean inspired low carb protein bowls. And it's going to consist of cauliflower rice as the base. I'm making turkey meatballs. I'm also making homemade tzatziki sauce because my neighborhood doesn't believe in tzatziki sauce for some reason. I have hummus I'm going to add to it. I have carrots and cucumbers. I got mint for the tzatziki sauce. I couldn't find dill because, again, my neighborhood is all Latino. They don't use that. I got my breadcrumbs and seasoning for the meatballs. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the meatballs. Then I'm going to make the tzatziki sauce. I'm going to let everything sit and marinate for a while. Now, me making the meatballs, I'm using turkey, ground turkey, apparently. And the thing is, I realize I don't have any eggs. So what I'm going to do to kind of build a binding agent is I'm going to take a spoonful of yogurt, this Greek yogurt, since it's Mediterranean inspired anyway. I'm going to mix it with a little water, just a little bit to thin it out, and I'm going to put it in the meatloaf. That should keep it like moist and bound together, I hope. And that's going to go well, I think, with the other seasonings. So I'm hoping that'll go okay. But first I'm going to add the seasonings. I'm also putting pico de gallo in the meatloaf mix. So let's start with that first. So let me get everything I'm not going to need for the meatloaf out of here. Get this out the way. I was going to make enchiladas today, but apparently every time I go to Western Beef, and I think I'm not going there anymore, there seems to be an issue with the meat. I bought meat on Saturday. It is Monday. That meat was bad. That chicken was bad. It smelled bad. Like it had been bad for a couple days. I didn't know that when I got it, and the expiration date was tomorrow. So I don't know. No matter what the dates are, though, every time I go there, the meat is no good. So I'm just not going to do that. Now, here's the thing. I have a thing about touching raw meat. It gets under my fingernails, so I'm probably going to put on some gloves. But let me get the seasoning in here first. I made the meatballs as you saw. They look very moist. I made sure to put a little more breadcrumbs. I don't want it to be, it shouldn't be super like, it shouldn't feel like paste. It should feel like, has some gumption to it, have some weight and thickness to it. So I made sure to put enough breadcrumbs in it so it wouldn't fall apart. So now I'm going to make the tzatziki sauce because I want the flavors to really set. And this is going to be like a late lunch, early dinner. I'm going to do that. So I'm putting in I bought a couple of Chobani small individual Greek yogurts. I didn't buy the big one because I didn't know what to do with that. So I had 2 of these. I'm going to get some lemons. Cute one. So the meatballs are now done. I made sure to mix the right amount of like wetness, like the yogurt and the pico de gallo, with enough breadcrumbs so that it has enough breadcrumbs in it to hold it together, but they'll still be moist. So that'll be good. So now I'm making the tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce is easy. It's Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. I got 2 of these. So I put one in already. I'm making another one. Mint and dill. I do not have dill, unfortunately. Dill is a main flavor component, but I don't have it. They don't have it in my neighborhood. I went to like 3 supermarkets and no one had it. Lemon juice. So Greek yogurt, lemon juice, dill and mint, and of course cucumbers. Let me be real. I could have bought dried dill, but I didn't want that. I wanted, because it seems super powdery, I wanted the fresh dill. I could not find the fresh dill, so that's why I didn't have it. So I'm going to mix all this together and let the flavors set. Of course, I'm going to taste it while I'm doing this. So let's do this. I think I might start a series of me cooking. I don't know, I might. A tad bit of salt. Cracked black pepper. Where's some lemon juice. That's a lot of lemon juice for that. Actually, it needs more. Shockingly, it needs more. Needs more salt. And it needs more, more pepper. Now that tastes good. All right. Now, here is the thing that's weird to me is that I have to peel this. And here's the thing, these little peel supposed to go in here. Is that hair? This is mine. I don't have the mini peeler. You're supposed to do this with a cheese grater. I don't have a cheese grater, which is why I buy grated cheese. And now, mint. Without the dill, I don't know how this is going to taste. Oh my god, that smells amazing. What is it about mint? Oh, I'm gonna take care of that. Don't worry. More lemon juice, shockingly. All right, close enough. Tiny bit more salt. And more cracked pepper. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Okay, guys, so it is now 12:40. I'm about to cook this food now. It has been marinating for about 2 hours, so let me be a little 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to heat up the meatballs. Excuse me. I'm going to heat up the air fryer for 2 to 3 minutes so it gets up to temperature. I did do a deep cleaning on it. So I'm gonna set it. The temperature to heat up doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna heat it up for 3 minutes. I'm gonna heat it up. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna put my gloves on and I'm gonna make the meatballs. This thing is loud. I make them bigger than that. Okay. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Take one of these off so I can. Woo. I put 5 in at this time in here. Now I don't know how long to put that in the air fryer. So let me check. ChatGPT, can you help me out? How long should I cook turkey meatballs of about 2 inches in diameter? Let's say 1.5. And at what temperature in the air fryer? Okay, so good. All right. Okay, 375, 10 to 12 minutes. Internal temperature should reach 165. I don't have a meat thermometer. I don't think I do. Do I? No, I had one. It broke. I didn't even spray it. That's fine. Okay, 10 minutes. So, 375. Okay, so now I'm going to cook them in batches. I put 5 in. The next time I will put 4 and 4. I'm going to put them 10 minutes. Actually, do I have room? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some more. What's going on in this drawer? I had 13. If I could, I can put some more in. So hold on. So I don't have to do 3 batches. I can just do 2. I'm going to put 2 more in. So that's 7. Yeah. So that's 7. And I'm going to put them in for 10 minutes. That's why I'm doing 2 batches instead of 1. Instead of 3. All right. Now the only thing I have to cook is the rice, cauliflower rice. So let me get my pan out. I am not going to cook them at the same time. I have never used my microwave or my induction stove or my air fryer at the same time. So I'm gonna wait till the meatballs are done, allowing them to sit and cool down and reacclimate all the juices will keep them juicy, and then I can cook the cauliflower rice then. So let's let that cook. So okay, so I'm checking them just to make sure they don't seem dry. And oh guys, I am glad I checked them. I'm gonna take one out. That means it's been in there a minute and a half. Oh, I don't want to put that on the cooked one, but that looks really nice. And I don't want to overcook them because turkey can be if you overcook them. So I'm gonna cut it open it and see. All right, it is just undercooked. So the next minute and a half will be fine. I'm gonna leave that because that's gonna continue to cook as I sit out here. It is just undercooked, and if you want to know what I mean, because this is that's funny. It's browning I don't know if you can see it. This is poultry. This is not beef, so it is slightly pink, and I don't want the poultry to be pink at all. So I'm going to let that sit in its own heat for a minute, and it'll be fine. I'm glad I'm putting it back in. I might put the next ones in for 9 minutes instead of 10, and just let them sit, and let them, they'll take them out and sit, and they'll be fine. So yeah, now see, it's cooking. This piece is cooking as it sits here. It's still browning. Now this piece isn't brown anymore. Oh, that's good. Ground turkey, and turkey in general, can be really dry and flavorless. This is good. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, so these are done. I'm gonna put them on the foil for now. And I'll let you see them in a minute. Let me just take these out and put the new ones in. I'm using the tongs because this is hot now. I don't want to put my hands anywhere near it. All right. All right, cool. Good. So 375 at 9 minutes. So I'm going to do that. Hold on. I'm going to let you see these in a minute. All right. Take a look at these. So check these out. Those look so good. And they taste good too. Okay, so here I am now. The meatballs are done. Now I'm going to, they're here under the, I'm not going to keep them, they're here under the foil. They're all done, looking delicious. So now the final step, the rice cauliflower. I'm only going to make one package. Because I want to, it's actually not that, this is a protein bowl, and it's really about, with 12 pieces now, I would say 12 pieces. I would say 3 servings because it is a protein bowl, and remember, it's the only meal I'm gonna have all day. So yeah, it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't that much. Because it's the only meal I will have today. And how am I supposed to pick up here? Oh, this is a freezer microwave bag. I have to cut it. I'm actually cooking this on the stove. It's a microwavable bag. And I'm cooking this on the stove. Is this say to put water in it? I have to put the water in. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this on. Oh man, it should take about 4 minutes. This is an 1800 watt. This is for 12. That's my microwave. Okay, so let's start that. Put a little water. Okay. All right, let's on some water. Let me get my bowls together. So, this is one of my favorite bowls. Look, it's a kitty cat. Isn't he cute? So this is gonna be my bowl. Let me grab all the things. I have to grab all the things I made. The tzatziki sauce. Celery. Cucumbers. And hummus. The hummus I'm using is Sabra Classic. That's all they had. There are much better brands, but this is what they had. And yeah, that's that. So I have the tzatziki sauce. Oh, it thickened up so much. Guys, look. It was runny before. It is literally thick now. So that's nice. Oh, that's almost perfect. It needs the dill, but that's good. That's good, good, good. All right, so I'm gonna give that a few minutes. Oh, this is gonna be such a nice, healthy meal. A nice, healthy meal. Okay, so everything is ready. I was able to get all the water out of the cauliflower rice, which I was afraid of because if you make it in the microwave, it tends to come out a little bit extra watery. I think sometimes the water will sit in the package and it'll be gross. But the water cooked out of it, so it looks more like rice. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think that's enough cauliflower for 2 servings. It literally is not that much. It's just vegetables. So I think I'm gonna use this whole thing. Hold on, let me see a second. Let me see. I have another package and it says how many servings? 3.5 servings. Which, what? How is this 3.5 servings? Explain to me how this... Well, it's definitely less than 3.5 servings. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was saying it's not enough as the base of my bowl, so I'm going to use the whole thing. Let me try to do this again without... See this? I'm going to show you what it looks like because it's not as much as you would think. And making this half would absolutely be ridiculous. I'm going to see... Oh, it's right here. Bro. Like... Okay, so this is 20 calories per serving. So if this is 3.5 servings, that's what, 70 calories for this whole container. So all of this cauliflower is 70 calories. I'm eating the whole thing. All right, so let's put this together. So here I have the cauliflower, which is the base of the bowl. Now I have the tzatziki sauce. Carrots. I didn't do anything to the carrots. I didn't season them. I didn't do anything to the carrots. So I'm just going to throw them over here. Some over here. Okay. We got some cucumbers. These are in, I put salt and pepper on them and then put Italian salad dressing on them. I'm going to put a little bit of the hummus. Remember, this is a protein bowl, so that's going to give us some good protein. Oh my God, that's good. Okay. Now I'm going to put these. I'm going to do, there's 12 in here. You know what? I'm going to do the whole 6. A small one. And these will be for the next dish, the next batch. And the last thing I'm going to do is put some of the tzatziki sauce on there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Delicious, healthy. Look at this crap.